Hello and welcome to the first playthrough Bloodborne journal thing by me, snapcontroller.com. Yeah, there's a thing. I can't. Honestly, I edited this video together a while ago and I can't actually remember what's coming up in what order, so I'm going to wing this. Yeah, there's that beast thing that I died at the end of the last video journal thing. Realised that there was a doorway that I could trap him in. Easy peasy once I'd done that with my customary chuck a bit of oil, chuck a Molotov. It's a great tactic, works well for almost all beast enemies and other enemies as well. Um, Eventually decided to try and take on one of these giant snake things with tactics like throwing fire, and then handily it decided to walk onto some fire and kill itself, which was a treat. I eventually did kill one all on my own without fire by hiding behind a tree and then dodging round the other side. Attack, dodge, hide. I mean 90% hide and 10% dodge and attack. But I killed it. Saw this weird note that said beware of attack from behind. So I tried to look in all the directions of where I might get attacked from and I couldn't see any enemies at all. And then when I moved towards this little pit here, I saw two giant things. I figured, oh, if I go down the slope, they'll attack me from behind. Nope, there's a thing coming behind. Oh, yeah, attack from behind. Yeah, gotcha. Yep, understand now. Yeah, so shit myself, ran away. But like all things in Bloodborne, it did open up a new area that I hadn't found, which contained a big piggy. A couple of big piggies. So that works out alright. Got a few blood vials from it. I also found this lovely glowworm firefly lake thing that looked ominously like a boss area. Turns out it wasn't. Nothing to do with anything really. It's just a lovely little lake. There's absolutely nothing there. I think that might be where the pig started off, but other than that, there is no danger. Another blue thing though, and we'll know how easy they are. So killed that. Turns out though they've got like this cousin that looks like a fucking anemone. And I thought it was just going to be as easy, but then he started firing fucking missiles of light fire at me, and that didn't work out for me at all. Eventually I made my way down to what was the boss of the Forgotten Fruit Forest, Gatto, and decided to go back the other way because I had 62,000 fucking blood echoes at this point, and there was no way I was going to take on a boss without knowing anything about it with 62,000 blood echoes in the back. So I just zoomed in on my face a bit and waited. Eventually I went and traded in my blood echoes and then came back, and it turns out there's three bosses. I mean it's one boss, but it's three of them. You've got Swordy Man, you've got Fireball Man, and you've got Man who's got a sword and fire breath. When you kill them enough, they all turn into snake men. Of course they do, because it's the forgotten fruit forest of snakes and death. Fireman launches some kind of giant thing. Flamed sword man gets a flamey sword, and they like tentacle attack. It just turns into an absolute clusterfuck nightmare. So eventually I did it with someone else. It's exactly what the beckoning bell's for. I called someone in, he came in, we did it, it was delightful, and then I paid it back by waiting outside with the resonating bell to help someone else. It was good. Through the exit to that area is a crazy Poddington P fly fucking mutant thing. It looks like something from a disaster movie, but not that tough. So this is the Bergenworth area. I got the Canehurst invite, so I went back to Canehurst, that monument thing, and with the letter, and this whole cutscene broke out where a lovely wagon being pulled by two crazy horses that are all hairy and weird and that turned up, and you get in it and you go to Canehurst Castle, which is chock full of fucked up giant spider things that kill you fucking instantly. I mean, it is ridiculous. They're super tough, and it's like snow in there, and it's a beautiful place, but I forgot to record it, so you'll just have to imagine it. and I'll do it another time. This is the giant geezer that grabs you, but fortunately I've got the little token this time, so he did grab me, and it did, you know, a fair amount of damage, but I survived, and it just played out this little cutscene where you can see the giant person that grabbed me, this tentacled spider fucking freak, which I'm sure I'm going to have to fight at some point in the very, very near future. But this is where I ended up, this university lecture place, where there are crazy little like professors that have gone all like fucking marshmallowy and weird, and they've got like long stretchy arms, and it's just odd. There's just loads of guys with their full on robes and the mortar-ball head things, but they're pretty easy to kill, to be honest. Apart from like spitting a little bit of goo at you, they're generally one powerful hit away from dying, and